Energy is the energy required to break one mole of particular covalent bond in gaseous molecules. Okay, bond breaking requires energy, so that is endothermic. Making bond is an exothermic process. Okay, and units is kilojoules per mole. So, for example, H minus H of G will give us 2 Hg. Okay, that is not minus, that is bond. H bond with H, that will give us 2 Hg. So the energy required is 436 kilojoules per mole. Energy change in the reaction. A chemical reaction involves breaking old bonds. Okay, energy is absorbed. Forming new bonds, energy will be released. The overall energy change depends on the difference between these two energies. Okay, bond energy formula is delta H is equal to energy needed to break bonds minus energy released for release making bonds. So that is delta H is equal to bond broken minus bond form. Now steps for bond energy calculation. Write the balanced chemical formulas. For example, H2 plus Cl2 gives us 2HCl. Okay. So identify the bond broken. Okay. So there is 2H bond. That would be, if I make it like this, there would be 2H bond plus 2Cl bond, and that will give us HCl bond and 2HCl bond. Okay. So we need to break these two bonds, HH bond and ClCl bond. Okay. So one HH bond and one CC bond. Which new bond will be formed? HCl. Okay. So it has two HCl, so we will write 2 into HCl. Stage 4, use bond energies to find average bond, to find the total change in bond energy. So 436 energy we have to provide because we have to break one HH bond, and 243 also we have to provide. We have to add them. Okay. So that would be energy needed to breaking of bond, that is 679. How much energy is released when HCl is formed? HCl is formed, that is 2 times 2 HCl is formed, so 2 into 431 you can see here, that is the energy released when HCl is formed, so that is 862. So delta H is equal to 679 is the energy absorbed and 862 is the energy released. So we will subtract them. That energy release is in minus, energy absorbed is in plus there. So that will give us delta H of minus 100, 183. So that means the reaction is exothermic. Now exothermic versus endothermic. More energy release of making bonds. Delta H is done negative and surrounding becomes warmer. For example, CH4 plus 2O2 gives us CO2 plus 2H2O. Endothermic reaction, more energy needed to breaking of the bond. Delta H is positive and surrounding becomes cooler. For example, CaCO3 gives us CaOCO2, that is endothermic reaction. Forgetting to multiply, the common exam mistakes that we forget to multiply 2H2 means that two bonds of HH. Okay, wrong signs. If you put plus for exothermic reaction, that would be wrong. Okay, quick exam example: CH4 to plus 2O2 gives CO2 plus 2H2O. These are the bond energies. COOH. So how many bonds of CH are there? So carbon has 4 bonds. So we have to break 4 bonds of carbon. That is positive because we have to break those bonds. And oxygen, we have 2 bonds of oxygen. You can see that is 2. Okay. And result, how many bonds are formed? CO2. So carbon has 2 bonds with oxygen. So the product would be C double bond O plus and H2O. so that would be H2O. So now you can see how many bonds we have to first break. One, two, three, four bonds of CH. So we will multiply 4 times CH. Okay, that would be 1652. Now we have to break two bonds of O2. So O is 498. We have to multiply it with 2. That would be total energy absorbed. Okay, because bonds are broken. Now CO2. There is two C double bond O in one CO2, so we will multiply that will give us 1610, and 4 H2O, because there is 2 H2O, so there would be 4 bonds, so that will be 4 into 6, 463, that would be 1852. So now the total energy is 1610 plus 1852, that is energy release, so that is minus 3462. So we will minus 2648 is energy used to break bonds, and 3462 is released when bonds are formed. So the delta H, or change in enthalpy, is minus 840. So this reaction is exothermic. If you want to take online classes, please contact me.